Welcome to Pilates with Diona. My name is Diona and I will be guiding you through your full body Pilates class. Let's get started in your Pilates rest. So we'll come to lie down onto your mat, pelvis and ribcage nice and heavy, feet planted hip distance apart and long through the spine and neck. We're going to begin today with 3 mindful breaths. Bring the hands to your ribcage, take a big inhale breath in, exhale, let it go. Inhale, feel the ribcage expand under your hands. Exhale, release. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. Plant the arms down by your side and we move into some hip twists. Lift your right leg up to tabletop. Keeping that right angle through your leg, start to open the leg out to the side and bring it back to center. Open out, back to center, making sure that your hips don't move at the same time. It might be helpful to bring the hands onto the hips for a bit of feedback here. Great. Let's move into the opposite side. Left leg comes up, opening out the left leg to the side, return it back to center. Keeping the hips really still as you do so. You might even feel a bit of engagement through the core to try keep your body still. Last one. Good job. Let's bring both legs up to tabletop now. We move into a spinal twist. Open your arms out to the side, keeping the hips really still here. Let both legs drop down to the right side, making sure that your shoulders stay onto the mat and turn your head to the left. Great, come back to center. Legs fall to the left, we turn the head to the right. Beautiful. Now we want to keep this one a little bit more active, so try your best to keep the rib cage down onto the mat, which means you don't need to let the legs fall all the way down to the floor, just wherever you can control. It'll take a little bit of core work to do so. Great work. One more on each side. Nice. Give those knees a little hug. Take a few circles if that feels good. We move into some bridges now. Bring the feet down onto the mat, hip distance apart, arms down by your side. Start to tuck the tails, squeeze the glutes, and slowly roll yourself up into a bridge 1 vertebrae at a time. With control, we come down, moving through the chest, middle back, and lower back. Great, feel that articulation, moving up and down at your own pace. If you do want a bit more of a challenge, reach your arms up to the sky. That reduces the stability, making it a little bit harder for you. Next time you are up into your bridge, let's hold it there. Let's add a calf raise. Hold the hips still, lift the heels up, down, and then roll yourself back down. Good. Moving up. Hold your bridge, lift the heels, lower the heels down, roll yourself down. Beautiful. You might want a bit more support here, so feel free to keep the arms down by your side if you need the extra support. Beautiful. Next time you are up into your bridge, hold it there. Let's just go for those calf raises. So taking the heels up, lower the heels down. Good. Lifting up, lower down. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Give the knees a little hug, rock from side to side. We are moving into your core sequence now. We're working 4 different exercises, 2 times around. Let's bring the hands to the temples, elbows out wide, and we begin with some crunches. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Think about the rib cage sliding down to hips, and then bring your head back down onto the mat. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Beautiful. If you like a bit more neck support, you can bring your hands behind your head and let the weight of your head fall into your hands. Beautiful work. Adding on a bit more, we're going to work into your obliques. Next time you crunch, we hold, send your right hand over to left knee, bring the hand back to your head and lower your head down. Nice. Crunching up, left hand to right knee, the hand returns to your head and we rest your head down. Keep moving from side to side. Now, if you would like a little bit more here, welcome to bring those legs to tabletop instead. Just making sure that the knees stay over your hips and not too close to your chest. Great. Next up, we're going to work through a dead bug variation, keeping those legs in tabletop or bringing them to tabletop if you don't have them there yet. Arms to the sky. We work opposite arm, opposite leg. So we extend the right leg out and we open the left arm to the side of the room. Then left leg extends, right arm opens out. Great. Your focus here is to keep a nice neutral spine, so make sure the body doesn't rock around as you extend your arm and leg. If you are looking for more, welcome to come into double arm, double leg extension. I'm going to stick with that single leg today. Now, when you go for these leg extensions, you don't have to go too low. I like to bring my leg to a 45-degree angle. That helps me control my neutral spine a lot more and makes my hip flexors a lot more happier. But you work to where feels good for you. Last of all is your single leg stretch. We're going to pull that right knee into your chest, lengthen the left leg long. Then we swap sides. Good, moving from side to side. Good, head can come down at any point. Beautiful. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give the knees a little hug, rock from side to side. Let's repeat those 4 exercises one more time. Hands to the temples, elbows wide, moving into your crunches. Lift your head, neck, shoulders up, rest your head down. Thinking about gliding the rib cage down to the hips to begin this movement. Keep a bit of space underneath your chin, just enough for a small peach, especially on the second round. Our body's going to feel a little bit more tired, so it's a bit harder to control your posture. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Good. Let's start to work into your obliques now. Crunching up, right hand to left knee. Good, then left hand to right knee. Good work, everyone. Connect in with your breath. It makes it a little easier, I promise. Great, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's move into that dead bug variation. Arms up, legs to tabletop, and then we'll start to extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Right leg extends, left arm opens to the side. Left leg extends, right arm opens out. Really focusing on holding your neutral spine. If you're looking for that extra, maybe try it for the second round, double arm, double leg. This will make it a lot harder for you to hold your neutral spine. Now, if you do find your back lifting as you extend your legs, just lift your legs up a little higher. Great. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come into your single leg stretch. Pull the right knee into your chest. Maybe hold your crunch. Extend the left leg long. Good. Let's swap from side to side. Good. Now, if you do want a little more, maybe we come into some straight leg scissors. Lengthen that right leg to the sky, left leg goes long, 2 straight legs. We're switching from side to side. This time you want to grab the back of your calf or your thigh, wherever feels comfortable. Good, stay with me. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Give the knees a little hug, rock from side to side. Now we are moving into your side lying series, so working a little bit more through your lower body. Rolling over, let's come into your side lying. So I want you to make sure that your feet, hips, and shoulders are in line, and then start to rest your head down onto your bicep. You can either have your top hand resting onto the mat in front of you or onto your hip. We move into your clam. Keep the heels together. Can you rotate the top knee up and down? Making sure that your hips stay really still, so you don't want to over-rotate the leg. Hand down onto the mat will give you a little bit of support there. And if you want a bit more, you can hover both feet off the mat and keep working your clam. Add in a leg extension. Rotate the knee up, hold, lengthen the leg long, bring the foot back, lower your knee down. Rotate, lengthen, lower the knee down. Good. a lot stronger for that top glute. Good. Next time your leg is out, hold it there. Rest the bottom leg down onto the mat for a bit of stability. We come into your side kick. Keeping your leg long, sweep your leg forward, flex the foot and press back. Nice. Sweep your leg forward, press back. Great. Now just make sure you're not kicking your leg out too far where your hips move around. You only want to kick as far as you can control, and it doesn't have to be very big to feel the burn. Exhale as you sweep your leg forward. Inhale as you bring your leg back. Next time your leg is in front, hold it there. Dip the toes down. Let's go for little pulses up and down. So good. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Give that glute a little punch out. Nice work, team. Now we're going to work through a little bit of upper body here. Coming up into a seated position, bring the hands behind you and the fingertips are going to point towards your body. Legs are bent and hip distance apart. From here, you're going to bend your arms, elbows come back behind, press back up. Nice. Now you can do this with your hips down onto the mat, or if you'd like a little bit more, lift those hips up. Good, and keep working through those arms. Nice. These are your reverse tricep dips. Great. Next time your arms are long, can we hold it there? Keep those hips lifted or bring them up if you're not there. We're going to lengthen those legs out. Reverse plank, working through shoulders and core. So good. Such a strong exercise here, everyone. So stay with me. Deepen that breath. If it's feeling a little strong, just bend your legs and kind of hold that tabletop position. Keep pressing your hips forward. Nice, you're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, coming all the way down. Great, now we're going to go back to your side lying work on the opposite side. So a little swivel around. Make sure your feet, hips, shoulders are in line and come and rest your head onto your bicep. Find that side lying position. You can have your top hand resting down onto the mat or onto your hip for a bit more of a challenge. Keep your heels together. Let's go for that clam. Rotate the top knee up, lower the knee down. Nice. Rotate up, lower the knee down, keeping your heels touching. Good. Now it's a very small exercise here, friends. So don't feel like you have to over rotate. You only want to rotate as far as you can control the hips. If you do want a bit more, both feet will lift up off the mat and you keep going into that rotation. Let's add your leg extension. Rotate the knee up, hold, lengthen your leg, bend the knee, lower the knee down. Good. Lift, extend, foot comes back in, lower down. And make any adjustments as you get going. It should feel good in your body when you've hit the right alignment. Just like me here, I've made those tiny little adjustments where I need to. Good. Hand can always come down onto the mat when you need a bit of extra support. Next time your leg goes out, can we hold it there? Side kick. Sweep your leg forward. Flex the foot, press back. Nice. Sweep the leg forward. Press back. So good. Top glute is definitely feeling it now. Nice work, everyone. Next time your leg comes forward, can we hold it there? Dip the toes down and start to pulse that leg up and down. Beautiful. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Punch out that glute. We're moving into a bit more upper body work now, but focusing on the upper back, the thoracic. Can we lie down onto your tummy? Lengthen the arms out by your side, turn the palms inwards. We start to rotate the shoulder blades away from the mat, maybe lifting the upper back up as well. Head follows, and maybe the arms hover too. Then we rotate down, lowering yourself back to the mat. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, we lower. Beautiful. Keeping the tail tucked under like you're a sad puppy dog. That way we avoid working into the lower back and more in the upper back. You don't need to lift too high, just wherever feels good. Staying long through the neck. Beautiful work. For a bit more, lifting yourself up, holding there, we start to circle the arms around and forward, and then bring the hands back to your hips, lower your body down. Lifting up, hold, circle the arms forward, back to the hips, lower arms down. Good. Now that is optional, friends. If that's not feeling right for you today, just leave it out. It can be helpful to think about squeezing a pencil between those shoulder blades as you lift your body up off the mat. Beautiful. Next time you come up, holding there, just circle the arms forward and back. Keep the neck long, keep squeezing through the glutes. So good. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Now we come into your cobra. Let's find a cactus shape with your arms, pressing your hands into the mat. Start to lift your head, neck, and shoulders away from the mat, lengthening through the arms, and then slowly with articulation, rolling yourself back down. Lifting head, neck, and shoulders up, pressing through those arms, slowly bring yourself down. Now this is a little bit different to your yoga cobra. I want you to really think about tucking that tail under a bit more. You'll feel it a bit more through the upper back, maybe even a bit of engagement through the core. Point the toes, lengthen through the legs. Try to make it a bit more active rather than just a nice stretch. So good. Last one. Beautiful. Let's come into a nice child's pose. Great, we're going to move into a bird dog exercise now, friends. So moving into a bit more dynamic work, let's find a 4-point kneel with your knees underneath your hips, hands underneath your shoulders and just take a cat-cow stretch. Or just take whatever movement feels nice for you. Maybe it's a circle through the spine or gently rocking from side to side. Great, let's hold a nice neutral position now. So halfway between your cat and cow. Tummy's gonna be really pulling in here, staying strong through the core. Let's lengthen your right arm forward, left foot goes back, just gliding along the mat. Then your left arm comes forward, right foot goes back. Good. If that's feeling good, when your arm and leg go out, you want to lift that leg up off the mat, lower down, and then bring it back to your starting position. Good. So you can choose here whether you're just gliding hand and foot along the mat or whether you're adding that little lift up and away. Choose the best option where you hold your neutral spine. That's where you're going to feel all these exercises the most, when we're always holding that posture. Take your time. Really stabilizing through our core muscles here. Good. Next time your arm and leg are up, let's hold it there. Can we go for little pulses? Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Good. Let's go out to the side. Bring it in. Get a little bit more challenging for that balance. Nice. We're not here for long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Opposite side now. Lifting your arm and leg up, hold, little pulses up and down. Beautiful, hold it there. Let's go out to the side, bring it back to center. Hold that neutral spine. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Come back to your child's pose. Good. Then we're going to come into your 4-point kneeling position again and move into a round of knee hovers. If you feel a lot of pressure in the wrist, you can bring those hands slightly forward of your shoulders. It can help take the pressure off. Tuck your toes under. Hold your neutral spine. Lift your knees 5 centimeters up off the mat. Lower the knees down. Lift the knees up. Lower the knees down. Good. Make any adjustments through your posture as you need. Keep the tummy pulling up and away from your t-shirt. Good, feeling this one through the core. Bring those knees back down. We're going to lengthen your arms out in front, a little bit closer to the front of your mat, lifting the knees up and press the legs back, finding a full plank position. Can we bend the knees and the hips back a little bit more, coming into a more crouching plank? Then lengthen the legs, press out to that full plank. Nice. Bend and extend. Good. If you'd like a bit more, you press out to your plank, give me a little leg lift on each side, and then bend the knees, press back. Now, if this is just too strong for you today, go back to your knee hovers. It's a great exercise to work with. Otherwise, if you're adding in those leg lifts, make sure to keep the hips really still. Good. If you're along with the leg lifts, lengthen out to your plank. Let's just alternate. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So good. Let's find your child's pose. Now the final push of your class, finishing off with a little round of upper body. Tricep push-ups. Bring your hands forward. I'm going to stay down onto my knees, but you can totally do this up on your toes. Start to bend your arms. Think about elbows coming back to hips. Send the chest forward. Come down for that tricep push-up. Nice big strong press. Good. Exhale as you press away. Inhale as you come down. Good. We're not here for long. Can we go for one more? So good. All right, team. Let's come into a nice little spinal twist. We're coming to a seated position and just find a genie shape through your arms. Shoulders down, lift up out through the hips, and just moving from side to side, twisting through the body. Staying long through your neck. Nice, and then a nice seated spinal roll down. Hold that genie shape, think about the nose coming down towards the ground, letting the head be heavy and slowly rolling yourself down through the spine. Then building your spine back up one vertebrae at a time, coming back to your seat. Nose to ground, keep a bit of space underneath the chin. Then slowly roll yourself up. Good, should feel really nice. Cooling down through the body. Beautiful, that is your spinal twist done. Let's take a little moment to stretch out through the arms. Bring your right arm over your body, left arm hooks under. You might even like to dip the head down to one side. Beautiful, and then swapping sides. Great, now we're going to come into a nice little glute stretch. So I like to bring my hands back here, nice seated glute stretch today. Bring my right foot over your left knee, sitting up nice and tall if that feels good. And then swapping sides. Great. That is you all done for today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you here on the mat next time, and have a great rest of your day.